What dream did God call you to do that you're not doing? Every time you pull out your dream, Nate, come here. Every time you pull out the answer, have mercy. The first thing that comes to him is, you don't have the money. Mm-hmm. This is a God-given dream. It's not a dream. It's not a dream for him. But it's a dream for young people that's walking around on the street. How many young people are in jail? Are in prison? Are we only concerned about people can give us something? How many know God's concerned about people that don't have nothing? That's right. He's concerned about people who can't give you. Jesus saved me for a reason. Jesus brought me out for a reason. He brought me out so I can go grab other people out. What dream did God call you to do that you're not doing?
Who is Nate Hawkins? Of course, that's me. I'm Nate Hawkins. I'm from South Park area, Beaumont, Texas, and this is the hood where I grew up in. I managed to get out and do some things, you know, make a life for myself. I'm a pipe fitter by trade. I work construction, but however, I see a great need in my community, and I know I can help out in the things I be. Giving back for me is, I was a rascal in these streets, and so I've done a lot of mischievous things, and so as I got older, I watched my generation below me. They more or less like they're heading down the same path, and I see me, and so giving back, I try to do as much as I can, not on a sense of guilt, but I feel like a sense of giving back to society, you know what I mean? So that way, my future generation will not be able to make the same mistakes I made. I always say, man, if it ain't from the heart, don't do it. You know, everything I do is from the heart, you know, because I believe that I don't do things for monetary or publicize it just to get funding. No, actually, because it's a need, and actually people need help out here. And I love to give back. I love to give back. I feel like if we would tithe in our community like we would do church, our community will blossom, you know, and make a big effort in life, and everybody will grow together and everything just will flow smoothly, you know what I mean? Well, on top of the silent homeless thing, because I don't like to broadcast, you know, hey, I'm feeding the homeless. I don't do none of that crap, you know. I'm big into like substance abuse, you know what I mean, drugs and alcohol, stuff like that. I try to help out in that manner. But as far as our kids, now that's different. I have, like during the summertime, I've been fighting in South Park, oh my God. Not only for this community center, I want them built right behind us, but also trying to get us a water fountain. For the past 2 summers, going on 3 now, I've been providing bottled water for the kids. And because the park doesn't have any water fountains. They have one in the inside of the pool, but after that, the pool is closed and kids are out and they still be playing. But I've noticed like the past 2 summers since I've been doing it, kids come out, whether they mess up or not, I pay somebody to kind of pick up the trash around there. But they've been active in the park, whether they just sitting under there till the lights under the gym go off, the pavilion go off, they just sit under there and hang out. I got a fishing tournament I'm finna start this year, basically training the kids how to cast, how to tie their bait, how to hook their bait, and then we're gonna take them out there and let them fish on free fishing day. You know, since I've been doing this deal, I have a couple guys from the neighborhood, they always help me out. Giving back, I love to give, and also like this lady's house behind me, it's a 92-year-old veteran, and kind of like a neighborhood mom. She's been staying right there forever and a day. And I talked with this lady right here, but they already started working on her house, but I've been trying to get her some funding for her house, you know, and I went through different organizations and everybody said they was kind of like out of money. So at 4 o'clock later on the day, we're gonna go over there and see about helping her out. I started a GoFundMe account, and of course, if I started out funded some as well, but you know, just all about giving back, helping my community. I see the potential in South Park and where it can go at, but also not only just me, I need everybody else to see it as well. So that's what I do. The main project is my community center for going on 4 years in April, and I sure hate looking at it, but in April, it'll be 4 years trying to get a community center built. I've been working on it for a while. I had a special friend, Zach at RDS, basically came out here and we sat exactly on this bench right here. And it all started off as a little cartoon drawing. I drew what I saw, and he came back and it's like he read my mind. And I pulled tape 200 by 200, but he came back and said, hey, that's gonna be too much. So we decided to go up level. So it's upstairs as well. What that's going to entail is not only just for recreation, but also restoration as well, and education. Because upstairs we'll have different plazas, different multi-businesses upstairs they can rent, and that way a person, basically like a one-stop shop. You don't have to go all over to the insurance place when the insurance place right here. Yeah, see right here, the building is right here. The palm trees, here are the palm trees right here. It's coming out right here. The Alice Key Pool sign is located right there. And my trash can still level with my 2 benches, still located right there. Right here in the back, of course, you know that's the community building. And also here's the other building that's in the front right there. With these trees right here, with these round, with the driveway around like this here. We don't have to tear down the trees. We don't have to, but if we have to move them, we'll just move them. You know what I mean? But I believe we be to the clear. I have the other definite drawings at the house. So basically what I'm trying to do is restore back South Park pride, you know, family, community engagements, bring it all back to the park where it starts at. Because these days, all the kids are in the house. They don't come outside like they used to, and basically they ain't got nothing to come to. I was in the Salvation Army. We played basketball over there. Mr. Thomas Segee, he was our coach. Once they shut down the Salvation Army on Pennsylvania, we started going over there to the LL Milton Y. And man, that was a walk. And so after a while, man, I ain't got time to be walking all the way over to play no basketball. They had after school programs like High Time. You know, it was after school work. You go to, basically you got paid to learn. And once you get out of school, you go over there on Franklin in Houston. Used to be a computer lab right there, and they taught you computer skills. Plus I love to play Oregon Trail, if anybody remember that. That was in the 90s. And so when they start shutting down those progress and all those programs, I noticed now I look back 20 years later, in 2000, let me see, from 2000 to 2020, the crime has took an effect. Why? Because we don't have nothing for these kids to do. It's kind of like controlled chaos. You know what I'm saying? It's controlled chaos. It's basically because if everybody stay out the way and do what they supposed to do, they won't have no crime rate to go down. That means a reduction of force in the police department, the jails, the bail bondsmen won't get paid, everything, you know, from the bottom up, it goes all the way up. Reduction, and I look at that and I'm like, well, golly, but I can continue to focus on the problem while I can focus on the solution. You know what I'm saying? So me, like I said, I've been in this thing about 4 years now, working on it, trying to network with the right people to have us a building that's most needed in the heart of the community, right here in Alice Key Park, right down the street from Lamar University. You know, that's a shame where college and community coalition is not as valuable as we would think. You know, just because it's a college and community, you know, the community feel like they don't belong there because they have no place there. You know what I mean? And so by they having come into place, Lamar coming out here, getting engaged with us, helping us out, even in our new community center, that'll help everybody else in the community feel comfortable, and let alone increase productivity. Kids going right there to Lamar. I feel like a kid shouldn't have to travel all the way far if they got something they can deal with right here in our community. So I'm still, you know, working still a progress. You know, pray for me, keep me lifted, man. so we can get something going in our community. But I love it, man. I love what I do, man. I love this, man. I love my neighborhood, man, and I know it has the potential to like go further in life. Well, what I'm about to do now, I'm about to get ready to go over to Coleman's Deli right here on Highland Avenue. Get ready for, well, it's gonna be like a little surprise to her, because, man, she was let down a couple times, about, being turned down by those 2 programs. But I'm finna surprise her, let her know that, hey, we care about her. We got this GoFundMe set up, and she's gonna be excited. We're gonna have a few pastors there, a few people that's supposed to meet there. You know how people is, they be there. If they not, the show still must go on. But I still want to let her know that I care. So I'm about to head over to Coleman's Deli on Highland, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, I just got off the phone with Aunt Suge, and she couldn't make it right now. I had FaceTime through Aunt Brenda, and Miss Brenda said that she was kind of feeling bad. She had not too long got to the hospital, but the reason I called this get-together, and Lola, she's rolling up now. The reason I got this get-together because, for the past 2 years, I've been working on trying to get her house redone. I've been through Habitat of Humanity and another resource, but they had ran out of funding. And so that left me, I felt compelled to start this GoFundMe account because I believed in Aunt Suge. She helps out a lot, and like I said before, those who help out a lot usually don't get the help when it's time. So I believe as a family, as a community, we should reciprocate that love, because she does a lot for everybody. And so that's why I'm at with that. If y'all want to contribute to her, you can give it to her, and that way she can put it in a little nest egg for that. Or also we can go on GoFundMe account. I have some papers in the vehicle that I can give you the information that you can also donate online or however you choose to give. So, and we also, the guy that just left, he was with the disaster recovery. That's another resource, Pastor James Reed. He's going to help out as well, try to help us out. If y'all want to reach me, you can just call me, 239-2750. It's always good to be a blessing, and thank y'all for coming out. Like I said, I just wanted to meet with you guys briefly, just to let you know where we're at. I'm glad you guys on board with, helping out with this process, And I know there'll be plenty more people just want to get engaged in, but, life gets in the way, school or whatever the case may be. So I just want to thank y'all for coming out.
Thank you.
All right, appreciate it.
How's you doing?
I just got off the phone. Well, FaceTime Miss Effie Haynes. She's not feeling well. She just recently got out the hospital. But I just FaceTime and let her know, hey, look, we're here. We're still here to support you and show you some love. We got some of her family, her nieces, her great nieces and nephews here that's willing to come out and support. But I'm just letting her know that it's all good and we're still moving in the right direction. And like I said before, my phone number is 409-239-2750, or you can email me at natehawkins360@gmail.com. All right, peace.
What dream did God call you to do that you're not doing?
Oh, wow. Well, well, if I was to run, I believe in a candidate that already making progress already, and not making promises of, hey, we're gonna do this, hey, we're gonna do it. Already have something in place, already working towards something. That way, when it does deliver, it gives something people a hope, a purpose in life. You know what I mean? But as far as me helping, being running for Congress, I probably make more money than them. As far as being a city council and anything, but I just like to help out. I love to help out. Kind of like, I'm gonna say this. Commissioner Gordon took a lot of credit for what Batman done. You know, I'd like to be the Batman, you know, stay behind the scenes, kind of make it happen. Every once in a while, they might get a glimpse of me, might see the little bat sign or something, but other than that, you never see me. But Commissioner Gordon, I let them handle all the good politics stuff down, man. Nah, I'm good.